So in this video, I'm going to talk about why in 2024 I've bought this, an MP3 player, which seems crazy, doesn't it? It's October 2024 and I've bought an MP3 player. I'm guessing some of you are even like, what's an MP3 player? So yeah, we'll get stuck into all that. But before we do, I am Gavin from Lucid Computer Solutions. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the video. Before we get started, please do subscribe. Please do smash that like button for me. Really helps grow the channel. Doesn't cost you anything. Takes a second to do. And as ever, any questions or comments that you've got, please do post them down below. I do try to review them as often as I can and get back to people where needed. Right, let's get stuck into things. So why have I bought an MP3 player in 2024? Well, it all came about to begin with. I'm a big Spotify user, was a big Spotify user. I subscribed to their, their premium service. And a number of months ago, it was quite a long time ago now, Spotify increased the charging for that premium service again. And it got to the point where I was like, well, hold on a second. They keep pushing the price up. Do I really need this premium service? Yes, there are clear benefits, such as playing music offline, for example, the unlimited kind of skips, which we'll get to, and playing things in order, so you're not constantly in shuffle mode. There is all that. But because they push the price up again and again and again, I was just like, I'm going to take a break from the paid for service and see where I go from there. So that's what started things off. I wasn't thinking about an MP3 player such as this at that point, but that's what got me thinking. So I switched back to their free service, which means you get the adverts and you get a certain amount of skips, and you can't directly play all the music in any playlist that you've created. They will recommend and add music into that as well, which, to be honest with you, drives me mad. So I was using that free service, and as you would expect, that is much more frustrating than the paid for service. So then I was like, well, hold on a second. I've got an Amazon Prime account, something which I already had. It's not for music. It's just because I use Amazon a lot. So I have an Amazon Prime service. And as part of that, you do get like a basic level of access to their music library and using their music service. There is an additional charge again for their kind of equivalent of the premium service, but you do get the basic access. So I started using Amazon Music a lot more than Spotify. The advantage there was no adverts, which was great, but you were still limited on your amount of skips, and Amazon would also recommend and throw in music into your playlist, assuming that you'd like it. Again, drives me crazy. I can't stand that. It doesn't, in my opinion, that doesn't work, because the stuff they put in I don't like. So it clearly doesn't work. I know the music I like. I know the music I want to listen to. And I don't want to be recommended stuff, is the long and the short of it. So I was frustrated with the free service from Spotify. I was then, I say the free service from Amazon, it's part of the Prime subscription, so it's not technically free, but you get the idea. I got frustrated with the service which comes with Prime. Alongside that, because I'm using my phone a lot to listen to music and listen to podcasts, the problem I was having is I was my own worst enemy, getting distracted. I would have to look at my phone, for example, to start playing the music, or to skip a track, for example, when you haven't reached your unlimited skips. But then I'd find I do that, and I've got my headphones in and I'm listening to my music, but then I carry on using my phone for all the mindless stuff, which we all do, and is completely pointless. I'd go into a YouTube rabbit hole. I'd look at Instagram in the middle of my working day, which makes absolutely no sense. I check my emails, even though I have my email open on my screen on my computer at work. I was just being very unproductive, and the phone was stealing my time, and Basically, I'm too, let's say, mentally weak not to look at it, which is ridiculous, really, but that's the truth of it. So it was this that all started me thinking about, well, I do want to continue to listen to music whilst I work. It really helps me focus, genuinely does. I do feel more upbeat, more focused when I've got some music playing. So I didn't want to change that. The answer here isn't not to have music, but I wanted to listen to the music. I wanted it to be my music, my playlist. I didn't want adverts. I wanted to be able to skip whenever I like and not be penalised for it. And I didn't want to be distracted. So the conclusion I came to was getting an MP3 player. Now, my kids both have MP3 players, not as I say, as nice as this. This is still a cheap device, but they've got a real basic one. And I looked at getting one of them and I thought, well, I might just get what the kids have got, chuck some music on it and off I go, and that would work. But I ended up, treating myself, let's say. I think I only paid 40 or 50 pounds max for this. And it's a Sony Walkman MP3 player. The older viewers here will be familiar with the Walkman brand from back in the day. So it is that model range. And yeah, I picked this up. I picked it up. It is used, but it was in absolutely mint condition. So call it a refurb if you like. And I paid 40 or 50 pounds for it. And it's perfect. So basically, I connect it to my computer, as you know. If you're watching this, you probably know, obviously you know how, more than likely know how this works, but for anybody who doesn't, plug it into your computer. I've got my music in MP3 format on my computer because I am a music lover. I've got loads of CDs from back in the day and I've converted a lot of them to MP3 format anyway. So I've got that music available to me. But I also, probably a video for a different day, I actually found an online, genuinely legit music store where you can still buy MP3 tracks, just a single MP3 track for like £1 a go or something like that, or £1 a go if you don't understand quid because you're not from the UK. And I found that as well. So I have bought a very small amount of MP3 tracks, normally for the newer stuff, which I don't have on CD from back in the day. But I had a load of music I was able to convert to MP3, drag and drop this by connecting it to my computer, the music onto here, and off I went. And it's absolutely brilliant. It's perfect for what I need. I can listen to my music all day long. No skips, no adverts. Because I know it's not a phone, I don't really take it out my pocket other than to occasionally change the volume or the track. But I know obviously there's no messaging on here. There's no Instagram. There's no YouTube. There's no email. There's just nothing. It's perfect. It just plays music. So I am more focused and happier with this old school MP3 player in October 2024, which seems really odd because obviously if you're a subscriber to the channel, obviously I run an IT and computer business and I'd like to think I'm up there on the cutting edge of technology, and this completely contradicts that, I know, but for my well-being, my mental health, my focus and my productivity, honestly, this is better than what I was doing before with, call it the latest tech, a smartphone and Spotify subscription, etc. This is better for me. And I'm not here to say it's going to be better for you, but I am suggesting you try it because you've got nothing to lose, really, other than buying a cheap MP3 player, which you can probably sell again if it isn't for you anyway. Just put it on eBay or Facebook Marketplace if it's not for you, and off you go again. So, yeah. The added bonus here as well, on the kind of slightly tech side of this, the battery life in this as well is phenomenal. I've had it weeks and weeks and weeks, and I've charged it twice. So one charge, quite honestly, does at least a week's worth of use for me. So I use it, for an hour here, 2 hours here, 2 hours there on any given day, and I rarely charge it. So battery life is absolutely phenomenal. So it's really low maintenance, really, really low maintenance. And because I have to wire in my headphones to it using the headphone jack, I'm not messing about with Bluetooth and trying to sync my headphones or go to put my headphones in and they're dead and they need charging. I like the MP3 player with the wired headphones because it just works at any time, basically. At any time, it's good to go with no distractions. So yeah, a little bit of a strange one really, but I thought it was interesting though, and that's why I've made this video about it, because it's different and it goes against the grain and the ethos of looking at the latest tech and talking about the latest tech, which I fully appreciate. But this is, let's call it bigger than that. This is to do with how you feel, how you focus, how you work, getting more done. And this is the best device for me to do that. So there we go. I've rabbited on far too long. Please do like the video. Please do subscribe to the channel, and please do let me know your comments and questions down below, and I will try and make the effort to review them all and get back to you. So that's been me, Gavin from Lucid Computer Solutions. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.